Welcome to the League of Melanated Gentlemen podcast. My name is Spenser, and I'm one of your hosts on this podcast that we do in today. I'm joined by the other two members of the League of Melanated Gentlemen to make some decisions.
Yes, sir. This is Brandon.
And I am Jordan.
Oh, but wait! There's more. Today we have not one but two guests. Our first guest is a dear family member of mine. He is my cousin. He has been on the podcast before. We have Jonathan joining us. Jonathan, how are you?
I am good, Spence. How's everybody doing today?
Good, man.
Happy to be here.
Good. Yes, sir.
Glad to be here.
And our other guest, he was on pretty recently, becoming one of our favorites on the show. We have Roy joining us today. Roy, how are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Happy to be here. So, before we get into today's episode, there are a couple of things we need to talk about. We must first talk about the places where we can be found, the places where we can be communicated with, talked to, banter, and all that. And that is information that Jordan is going to give you right now.
Yeah, so you can find us on social media, just like everybody else in 2026. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we at the League of Melanated Gentlemen, LMG Podcast. That's the easiest way to kind of, hit us up, talk to us, let us know what your thoughts are on this episode or any other episode that we kind of drop. So yeah, be sure and like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. Rate and review us on any of the streaming services that you use. Spotify, Apple, we're everywhere. We're beyond those too. So anything that you use to listen to us, be sure and check us out. Schedule updates, of course, the main episode drops, Mondays. There's a bunch of episodes out there for you to check out. So be sure and, listen to our catalog. On Tuesdays bi-weekly, we have LMG Presents Marvel Multiverse RPG. That's a Marvel role-playing game we play here on the channel. We have the Alien Earth universe, or an Alien Earth adventure, I should say. And I think this might be the last episode. I think we'll see. But then, I have something special coming up as well. As well as Brandon has his episodes as well.
Rip.
I thought y'all lost me on. No, I was just playing like this. My bad. I had a little brain fart right there. Wednesdays, wrestling with Worldwide Willis. Brandon has a lot of episodes right there in the old backlog. Brandon, what's going on in wrestling? I think I saw an event coming up or something in July, right? July 10th or something.
Yeah. We're bringing back Sunday Night Heat for the real ones that know.
It's a classic.
I don't even know how I saw it, but I saw it somehow.
Sunday Night Heat felt like what NXT is to me.
Yeah, Sunday Night Heat was like, get some mid-carders, your Val Venus, Test, real ones know they get a little bit of time on Sunday Night Heat. Mankind early on got a little time, Yeah,
it was just a little hour on like MTV.
Yeah. A little quick wrestling show. You might have The Rock show up in Times Square, record a little video, and you know what I mean? But they're doing an event there for Sunday Night Heat, so it should be cool, bring a little nostalgia to it. But Sami Zayn is challenging Cody Rhodes, so that's a cool little storyline.
It's not.
I mean, it's cool only in the fact that like people have turned on Sammy the way we had kind of hoped about a year and a half ago. And it's just kind of turning into its own thing. And Sammy's getting a little more real with his feelings and what the internet is talking about him. So that's kind of cool. And then Jacob Fatu joining back with the Bloodline. He's kind of getting back to his old bag where he's kind of the mercenary. But yeah, man.
Brandon, who has the belts right now?
Roman Reigns has the World Heavyweight Championships, and Cody Rhodes has the Universal Championship. So it's kind of. Okay. Yeah, we kind of like revert. It feels like we're 2021 all over again, but we got Obafemi. Hopefully, after he beats Brock, he takes the belt off one of them, which will kind of send us into this new era. So we'll see.
Okay, and there you have it. And then as weekly as well, we have DC Animation with Spenser and Friends. That is Spenser's review podcast where he's reviewing the entirety of the DC animated universe, and he is currently on season 3 of Young Justice.
Yes, we just started season 3. Cassidy decided to keep going. So, we'll see what happens.
Hey, I like it.
Yes.
There you have it. That's everything we got here, though.
So, today's episode. Firstly, Juneteenth has just passed by the time you're hearing this. Happy Juneteenth to everybody listening, melanated or not. So, today's episode, we will be discussing whether or not specific movies are black movies or not. There will be some visuals for the people that are watching on the YouTube, but similar to how Juneteenth, is it a black holiday or is it an everybody holiday? Just, because a lot of people off on Juneteenth, but a lot of people aren't. And, there are some people that, maybe should be off on Juneteenth, but, they have jobs that don't allow for that.
Yeah,
And
man.
so, yeah, I mean, for those who are unaware, Juneteenth is the celebration of the formerly enslaved people in Texas being notified that slavery had ended, because the people in Texas were still doing that even after slavery had ended.
Yeah.
So Juneteenth
Gabbett.
So Juneteenth, and if you're listening to us, hopefully you already knew that. But also, we have people that are not from these United States,
Yeah.
and so Juneteenth has been celebrated in Texas since the 1800s, but it was only recently made a federal holiday,
Very recent.
2021. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I feel like Biden is the one who signed it. So, yeah. And there are some people that are like, Juneteenth ain't for everybody. But there are other people who are like, but it is, though.
Yeah.
So, depends on how you feel. And so, in honor of Juneteenth, I am wearing my Black Panther shirt. But we will be discussing if you think these movies are black. We have an esteemed panel here. Of course, myself, Brandon, Jordan, and my cousin Jonathan. And then Roy is here. And if you're not aware, Roy does not belong to the delegation. And
Roy identifies as not black.
he does.
Not black.
And there are people who thought Roy was black.
This is
Yeah.
true.
There are black
Wait, what?
people. Yep.
I
There's
ain't gonna
Sorry,
lie.
what?
When I first met Roy, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think he was just white. I thought he was something else too.
Well, I am Spaniard. I'm the majority Spaniard.
Yeah.
and that's a
Makes
discussion
sense.
for another day.
Spaniard and
Yeah,
white, which
yeah,
is pretty much white. I just
Yeah.
tan well. Is all
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
I tan well and I hold my tan. That's
I thought Roy was a little something else too.
Thought it was an exotic white.
my.
Yeah.
I actually have an employee who, until I met her in person, thought I was a black man, which is the
Hey, you should always
biggest
that.
honor I've ever.
Yeah, you got all
wait. Who is? Wait. All right.
Well, we can talk about it.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
talk about that all lot. Yeah.
But yeah, hilarious. So Roy is here because after Roy will not be deciding if it's a black movie or not, for the record. But
Not that
That
much
man in
power.
the smoke. Yeah.
yeah, after we discuss it, we will get Roy's I guess point of knowledge. Like, has Roy heard of it? Is Roy familiar with it? And Roy does not represent all W's, but
True.
we're using Roy as a barometer because Roy has a pretty sophisticated pop culture palette. And Roy, there are a lot of things that Roy is into. There are a lot of things Roy's heard of. Roy's very familiar with things. And so we brought Roy in to see, like, have you seen this? Do you know anything about this? You know, those types of things. So, without further ado, we will jump into the episode. So, again, we will be determining if we think it is a black movie. There are some movies that are very obviously black. There are some movies that are very obviously not black. And so these are movies where there's a discussion to be had, maybe. We all might just decide, oh, this is obvious. We may decide it's not. But, yeah. So, there's a decision to be made. We will decide in our professional opinions if we think these movies are black or not. And I will not ask you to define what a black movie is.
Talk to me.
So there's room for subjective here because who's to say that anything is or is not for these particular movies. But I don't, if you decide to define what a black movie is to you, you are free to do that. But I'm not going to ask you to make that definition because there are exceptions to every rule. And again, we're just here to have a good time. So, first movie. Is Space Jam a black movie? The floor is open.
Oh, okay. I'll go first here. As a aficionado of basketball movies, I've always took pride in ranking basketball movies, dissecting them. In this case, it is not a black movie. This is a very generic. It is not, to me, it doesn't emphasize the black experience. It doesn't focus on the black experience. It kind of just focuses on, you know what I mean,
Is
MJ.
is is basketball not the black experience?
No, it's not.
No, okay.
Matter of fact, it's not. But yeah, it's, you know what I mean? Because if that's the case, Hoosiers is a black movie, if you're saying that. But
It
That's
double
fair.
teamed.
yeah, exactly. So to me, this just doesn't focus on the black experience. It's a dope movie, it's a fun movie, but it, to me, no, it's not. It has a lot of black culture around it, soundtrack included,
Yeah,
but now that soundtrack is, yeah, that
it's a
that thing
very black
hits.
soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly. But outside of that, no.
That's I mean, I think that's fair. Is any of the Looney Tune characters would you consider them black?
I struggle with Looney Tunes characters. Like, there are a lot of cartoons that like don't have a race that I would absolutely assign black, but with all of the Looney Tunes, I'm not sure. And a lot of that I think has to do with time period because they were created in the 30s and 40s
Okay.
when, black had some specific negatives attached. And
Mhm.
so I think that as far as original Inception, none of them were designed to be black. And I've seen all of them do something that I was like, yeah, nah. So
Sometimes I feel like I used to feel like Taz might be a little black in him.
I feel like Lola is light skinned.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I
Mhm.
Oh
agree.
yeah, she
I agree.
is. Yeah, she
I
is.
agree.
Roy is even like, yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
But
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
And
back to the
more
question. I don't
specifically,
think
her
so.
mother is white.
Yeah, Lola got a white mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's damn, Roy, that's a really good point. That's a really good point. Yeah. I do not I'm gonna agree with Brandon. I don't think it's a black movie. I think it has black tendencies, but yeah, I don't think it's a black movie.
I think I agree. I think that Space Jam is a Looney Tunes movie with Michael Jordan. I would
And
not
also
call it a black movie, but
also he has all the other white characters too. You got
Bill Murray's in it.
Bill
Stan Polak.
Murray. Yeah. So I
All
mean,
the voice cat like Billy West does Bugs Bunny, Danny DeVito's the villain. Like the other black people are the other basketball players, and uh,
Family.
his
yeah,
kids.
the
Yeah.
family because
Yeah. And those are
So
basketball players, but
Now,
yeah.
now follow-up question. I don't know if it's going to be on here or not. Is Space Jam 2 a black movie?
Space Jam 2 is trying to be a black movie. It is not on
Honestly,
here for the record.
Okay.
don't remember it.
It's more of a black movie than this is, I would say.
Yes, and that's why I
Mm.
say it's trying to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is a Looney Tunes movie with Michael Jordan in it. Jonathan, have you seen Space Jam? I mean, this movie
Yeah,
is from my youth, so
yeah. Some seen Space Jam. It's definitely not a black movie, and reason why I say that is that it was never marketed just for black people. Um, it was even though Michael Jordan may be the star, he was never he having him in here. He's not considered a really. I won't say he's not considered a black athlete, but he has a universal appeal that clearly Disney would lose their minds if this was just marketed to black folks. So the Looney Tunes with Michael Jordan, who really kind of um, established. He's probably one of the black athletes and entertainers in the '90s that kind of appealed to a wider audience than just black folks. So I would say it's definitely not a black movie, but it does show the universal appeal of having a black lead in a movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Roy, I assume you're familiar with Space Jam.
Very familiar with Space Jam.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think because yeah, other than basketball players and Michael Jordan's family, no black people,
Yeah.
which is fine. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily a problem, but yeah, like I think that Michael Jordan just happens to be black, and that's what happened here.
Mhm.
Is Osmosis Jones a black movie? Now, I'll go first on this one. In my opinion, I struggle with it just because y'all know that I have discussed black people being actually black people. Um, and in this movie, the title character is black, the love interest is black, the main villain is black, and all of the music is black. And so I want this to be a black movie, but we do not see any black people. And
Yeah.
that is the only thing about that is like if we had another animated situation where all of the people involved were black, but we were not seeing any black people, would that be considered a black movie?
I don't
So,
think so.
yeah, like for example, if Bebe's Kids had been like on an alien planet, like that
Right.
Bebe's Kids is a very black movie,
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
100%.
but we see black people. It's the animation style is very specific. Yeah. But with this, I struggled with it, but I'm going to go ahead and say that I think Osmosis Jones is a black movie.
Uh, I don't think it's a black movie.
Okay. And I'm
I
not mad at
think,
that.
yeah, I went to go look the cast. Like, I remember Orlando Jones. Like, I remember him. There's only really three black people, I would say. Uh, well, to be fair, I guess there's one white person for the most part you see, but like, you don't really see any black people. You know what the black voice is. I don't know. I feel like this one isn't a black movie. It has a black vibe, but I don't think it's a black movie.
And to me, like the animated sections, all of that felt black coded.
Yeah, that's what I say. It has
Yeah.
a black vibe, but I
Yeah.
don't think it's a black movie.
Jonathan, what do you think?
So I wouldn't consider this one a black movie. I think that it's kind of maybe appropriated some black culture, um, but black culture is American culture. Some people don't want to believe that. So, I think that was the pill. I think that, unfortunately, I hate to say this, but I think Hollywood and corporate entities kind of struggle with black black movies because they're afraid that if it's labeled a black movie, it won't sell. So
Yes.
I think that him having the blue skin um, maybe softens that tone in a way, so he can have kind of like he can talk. He talk black, he can walk black, but when you look at him, he's physically not black. So
Mhm.
that hopefully doesn't. I think they were trying not to limit the audience that he might appeal to by making them blue, I guess. But I would say this is not a black movie
Okay.
because of that. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I would agree. I don't think it's a black movie only because it wasn't. I think the good point is like I think sometimes, yeah, some things aren't marketed as a black movie, but I feel like they purposely didn't market it as a black movie as far as, like you just said, like, has the tones of it. And we've seen a lot of this recently. I was thinking about this, like, I was watching Toy Story 4 with my daughter the other day, and it was a lot of like talking black, but there was bunnies who talked
Oh yeah.
black.
I think
but
those were Key and Peele. I feel
yeah,
like.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's King. Yeah,
right. There's a lot of that going on where there's no actual black characters in the show or whatever, the movie, but there people are talking up a certain way and performing black basically. And so I'm not necessarily saying this is the case here. I think this is just we're not represented physically, so it's kind of hard to 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 go with all the ways. I would say no, but I think there'll be some others that are like borderline, but yeah, they
Yeah, this
and
is
I'll
this is
lean on
right
them.
on the border.
Yeah,
And yeah, I would say yeah. And I think that my bias wants it to be a black movie.
yeah,
And while I was watching it, it felt black to me, but
yeah,
I think that's because of my awareness.
yeah. I would say when I was younger, it definitely felt like a black movie. But like the older I got and like rewatching it,
yep.
maybe 7, 8 years ago, I'm like, oh yeah, no, this ain't.
Roy, have you seen Osmosis Jones?
I've actually probably seen this movie, not kidding, 100 times.
Mm.
I watched this movie a lot growing up, and I'm actually really surprised that the majority is saying it's not a black movie because I feel like it's very stereotypical of a black movie of that time frame where you guys said like they don't want to make the main characters black, so they made them blue, but everything
Hmm.
else about them is black. And that's kind
Yeah,
of what they did to, like you guys said, to market it better. Be like, oh, they're not, they're just, it's yeah, it's who is it? It's Chris Rock, but it's not really Chris Rock.
Yeah,
He's blue.
and Chris Rock
yeah.
was palatable to like a wider audience.
He
Yeah.
was.
So
I can't believe I said Orlando Jones. I just thought about that. I
yeah,
don't know. I don't know why I said. I don't know why
I
I
was
said
gonna let you
Orlando
have it.
Jones.
Uh,
I don't know
you
where. I don't
could
know where they came
you
from.
could tell me anyone who's in that movie, and I'd be like, oh, I believe it. They're like they're blood cells. So yeah, I
There's a
guess he
lot of
was.
people that
That
could,
I
yeah.
is true.
I
That
will
is true.
say there's one person that I remember is in this movie who I think immediately makes it a not black movie, and that is Kid Rock. So maybe it is not.
Kid Rock does
Uh,
have a song in this movie.
Well, he's also a character because I remember he's part of the Kidney Rocks because
That's
he's
it.
Oh,
Yeah, I got the cast pulled up. Yeah,
and
Kidney
yep.
Rock.
that
yeah.
was that was back when Kid Rock was appropriating. He, had a hard right turn, but yeah, that was back when, he was being a rebel or whatever. Is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse a black movie?
Very black movie, in my opinion. That is a very black movie. That is a mixed black movie, I should say. You know,
Mhm.
it is. I feel like you see Brooklyn for what it is, or New York, whatever you want to call it, for what it is. His
Mhm.
family is black. You see his uncle, the whole vibe, the way he just carries himself is very black. The way he interacts with the world is very
His
black.
they call that exaggerated swagger.
Yeah, I would say this is a very black movie.
Okay. Okay. Jonathan, what do you think?
Yeah, so I've literally hated every live action Spider-Man that's ever been made.
Oh,
There
I
you
fall
go.
Wow.
asleep.
oh,
I
That's
fall asleep on those movies. I had to see the second Spider-Man twice. It was agonizing, but I love, love, love these animated ones. And I think it's a tough one. It's definitely an urban movie, right? It definitely has you know elements of blackness in it, elements of black experience. So I would say this is a black movie in that sense.
Okay.
And I think I'm waiting for the next one to come out. I mean, they're really the animated ones are great,
Yes,
yeah.
they're
Yeah.
but
excellent.
yeah, I think it's a. Here's the thing: when I think of it's something a black movie, I'm thinking would other people or would the culture say this is a black movie? If
Gotcha.
they were to list 10 movies, would they ever list Spider Man? I don't know if they would,
Probably
That's
not.
right.
but I still think it is. It brings some of the experience to the big screen.
Because even with the family dynamic of just like his dad and him or his mom and him, like that is very, I would say, appropriate for what it is because he wants to grow up, but they're also like, hey, the world doesn't want to see you grow up or the world want to mistreat you. So we want to make sure that you're as safe as you can be. And I feel like this is definitely a black movie in my opinion. And then he got the uncle. Everybody got like that cousin or that uncle that's older than them, and he might not be right. You hang out with him too long, you might go down the wrong path. Then your parents like, hey, your cousin there back in the day, he used to do some stuff. You just gotta be careful around him like that. Everybody got somebody in their family just like that, and I was like, that is definitely real life stuff.
I would agree. I think that this is a black movie, and I think the second one is even more a black movie.
Mm.
Just because of all of the added people that, in my opinion, make it blacker. Just because in the second movie, we are watching all of the white people and or lighter skinned people hate on him aggressively, and all of the help and support he's getting is from the other black people in the movie, even if they aren't really sure if but they are clocking what's happening to him, and they are like, we're gonna help you out. And so yeah, but similarly, with everything we get from him in this movie, with his family dynamics, I would say it's a black movie. And then, you know, Mahershala is the uncle, Paperboy is the dad. Like that's a black movie.
Yeah, I would agree. It's funny. I've never thought about it. I've never put it in this category, but when I think about it, it's leaning into everything, music, integrating not just the soundtrack separate of the movie, but like like the music is heavily a part of the movie, and yeah, the characters and just yeah,
The
it kind of showed this.
graffiti,
Yeah, like
like it's visually black too.
yeah, exactly. It's shot to. I feel like the shots in the movie are like very appreciative of black culture. Y'all know I'm not the biggest fans of these movies. Like these aren't. I feel like they're a little tad bit overrated, but I do think it heavily leans into the culture, which I appreciated. And yeah, I would agree. And like you said, the second one was even blacker. So yeah, I agree with
That's
that.
funny. That's funny because I feel like the second one almost leaned into the Latin side a little bit more than this first movie did because we know Miles is mixed. So I
Yep.
feel
Yeah.
like the second one started to lean into a little bit the Latin side. I don't know why I feel like that. I think because they had the whole scene of like the whole was they celebrating his dad or something? Like,
That in the first one, his dad got promoted and they had the party and he was
oh,
supposed
is
to
that
get the cake.
that was in the first one?
Pretty
That was the
sure.
second one.
That
I
was the
thought that
second one.
was
That was the second one.
Yeah, that was the second one.
No, you're right. It was the second one because Gwen Stacy was time hopping
Yeah.
and shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was the second one.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah, so like that whole scene right there to me felt like more Latin than anything.
Mm.
And we see his mom more and she speaks Spanish like to
Yep.
him. And so yeah, I feel like the second one was a little bit more
And
Latin.
even though his mom speaks Spanish, she might be black.
I believe
Yeah.
she's
I
Puerto
think
Rican.
she's Puerto Rican,
She
yeah.
might be black.
Yeah.
She got the black in her, that's all.
I there are very black Puerto Ricans.
True.
Roy, have you seen this movie?
Oh yeah, big fan.
It's a good one.
I need to run this one back. Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
Roy think it's a black does Roy think it's a black movie?
That's not necessarily what Roy's here to do.
Oh, you're right.
Trying to get.
Roy can make that call, but I am not going to ask Roy that question.
I'm gonna ask Roy, you consider this a black movie?
I do. I think it's that or a very youthful New York City based movie because, like you said, like they heavily influence the just like where he's at, where he's coming from, being in Bronx. They show a lot of like the graffiti, the city work. If we're kind of like splitting hairs, like he's literally wearing ones. Like
Yeah.
that was a very like up until a couple years ago when like they kind of resurfaced again. Like the not a whole lot of white people were wearing Jordans just on the regular up until
Yeah.
recently. So like I feel like it was very much they took inspiration from black culture in the community and just made it into a Spider-Man movie. And I know this movie got a lot of hate at first too, because they're like, oh, they're just making a black Spider-Man. What are we doing? Blah blah
Mhm.
blah. And they released it, and they're like, oh, this is actually like really good, and it's not so much in your face. Hey, this is a black Spider-Man. It was Spider-Man who just happens to be black.
Yeah, that's a very good point. It's funny because you mentioned like the New York thing. Like to me, a very New York movie animated that's similar to this is the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that movie
It's
that
like
movie is so New York.
that
Yeah.
is a very New York movie. And
Yeah.
this is New York too, but I feel like they took New York and like turned it up.
I
Yeah.
agree. And it was a good time.
Yeah. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Yeah.
We
Actually,
outside.
See, and I feel
Yeah,
like
outside.
this is like a black kid in New York. Those are like white kids in New York. I felt like the Ninja Turtles for me.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then yeah, you had the black lady saying, y'all don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Is Spawn a black movie?
First of all, I'm saying Spawn is ass.
Bro.
It's not great.
Bro, come on,
The
man.
live
Y'all
action
gotta-
movie is not great.
We need to rewatch this. This
What are
needs to
y'all-
go and rewatch this.
Bro, what are y'all talking about?
As a kid, I remember this movie being treats. It was a good time, but it was cheap.
I liked
What
it
are
as
you-
a kid.
You're
but
smoking rocks. You're smoking. What are you talking
Bro.
about?
the
This movie
show,
was
the animated show was excellent. But
I mean,
yeah, this
but
movie a little rough.
what? This movie was extremely ahead of its time.
Oh my god.
I mean, come on. In the early 2000s, you doing pretty much the entire thing CGI. When nobody
It was
really
real
doing
bad
that.
too. But
It was not bad.
even before I knew what CGI was, that cape was like real bad. And don't even get me started on the clown. The clown was
What?
real bad. When he transformed into that demon, that was real bad.
See, this is what's-
Spawn's transformation CGI was cool.
this
His
is
stuff was
what's-
cool when he did it. We need to rewatch
This-
this. We need to
we
rewatch
do.
this.
Because this is this is what I'm saying. This is what the problem is nowadays. People can't just have fun. They talk about, well, the 0.8 display of this cape was weird.
Yeah,
It's like,
they
bro,
got stuck on
2000.
yeah, they're
I
like, it doesn't
haven't-
hold up well. It's like, well, it came out in I think it came out in like 99.
Yeah, I think it's a '90s movie.
I mean, that's not even fair
talking
because
about?
think of stuff like Jurassic Park.
Well,
Jurassic Park
they
still
didn't Jurassic
holds
Park
up.
That's a
didn't use a
totally
whole lot of
different
CGI.
thing.
They used, they used
Okay.
robotics.
All right. So another CGI movie from the 90s.
Oh, there's no good CGI from that
The
time
Matrix.
by today's standards.
The-
And that's-
Man.
if you watch The Matrix right now, like it's not good by today's
You can-
standards.
yeah. you can
I
tell.
rewatched the franchise 3 years ago, and I think it still held up.
You could
Oh.
but you could tell it's a movie with bad CGI.
Yeah, like,
it just
it's
has
not
to be
as-
a really good movie.
Like I remember when PS2 graphics were like, "Oh my god, this looks so real," and then I remember when PS3 graphics were like, "Oh my god, this looks so real." And
I'm
yeah,
saying,
like,
bro,
so
like,
at the time, it was not terrible.
My problem used to be, and to be fair, I've only seen this movie as a kid. I have not rewatched
Oh.
it as an adult.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But like I said, I remember back then the cape being really bad and the clown.
no,
I
the
will say
cloud,
it's rough. Like I
No.
won't say it's bad, but it's a little rough.
bro. That
if
is
you're looking with today eyes.
for a 90s superhero movie. This is a good movie that heavily relies on special effects and costumes, like full, not just like you put on a jacket and you're the character. No, like the clown paint, the entire everything.
Okay, no.
All the
The
main
clown
characters.
is fine. When he transforms into that demon is my problem.
I will say,
Cares, bro.
I think that my hard
5
line,
seconds.
my hard line for CGI is the Mummy Returns, like how bad the Scorpion King looked in that, like that,
That's bad.
because that was bad then.
yeah.
If it's better than that, I give you some grace.
It was better than that. It was
Yes,
better.
and that's what I'm saying. Like because it was better. Like
That's
why
a low bar to get over though. That's a very low bar.
in 2003. I mean, again, if you're doing better than that, you're winning in 2003. So, and this is
So wait.
before that.
Okay, so wait, Jonathan, you're a little bit older than us, right?
Yeah.
So have you seen this?
I'm trying to think who played the lead in Spawn. Michael
Jai
J.
White.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
I'm
What
like,
was I gonna say?
so I was like, so you probably remember it a little bit different from what we probably remember it from if you've seen it.
I have seen it, but I don't remember it. I know
Okay.
I've seen the
Okay.
movie. I don't remember thinking it was bad though. Um,
It was-
I just like from a now if I watch it today, I might have a totally different
Oh,
opinion. But
of course.
but I don't remember it being bad at the time. As
Okay.
far as graphic,
I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to rewatch this. I
yeah,
had the
I'm gonna have
video
to
game
watch
of
it
this, by the
now
way.
too.
Yeah, this gonna have to be a rewatch.
Yeah,
But is it a black movie?
yeah.
Um,
yeah, I believe so. I can't remember it fully. Um,
I can't recall this one either. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah,
Yeah, I can't call if whether it's a black movie or not. Just because I don't think it's fair to me or the audience that my memory as a kid
right,
is the rest of the movie. So
right.
I'm gonna
Agreed.
bow out on this one.
Same here.
I believe it is a black movie.
I do
It
too.
was, I mean, it leaned heavily into being a black movie. Um, Michael J.
And
White
Spawn
was
being black is important to Spawn's character, I think.
exactly, yeah, 100%. And I just honestly like that's what I'm saying. Like to me, it was a above average movie. Like, was it great? Was it the greatest thing I ever seen? No, but for that time period, like it was, and that was not an easy movie to pull off. Like they could have easily
Oh
just
no.
went let's do something else, way less budget, blah blah blah. And the budget wasn't very high for this. But yeah, I just thought yeah, to me it's a black movie. His wife, was it Wanda Blake? Fine as hell at the time.
Yeah.
Like,
And she's everybody's wife. She was the wife in Space Jam.
yeah, facts. It's
She
facts. That is facts.
yeah, she was the 90s, early 2000s wife.
Mm-hmm.
And a
Mm-hmm.
good choice.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, to me it's a black movie. Like, yeah, 100%.
Okay, that's fair.
Roy, have you seen Spawn?
I have not seen the movie. When I used to work at the Grand Ole Walmart, I remember seeing this movie 1,000 times in the value bin and thinking this movie looks like shit. And so I never once watched it.
Yeah, I get that.
Even for like $4, I said it's not worth my $4.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I would love to do a rewatch, and we got to have Rod on for this one. I would love to do this one.
I agree.
Okay.
I
I think
agree.
that'll
I'll go
that
to
sounds
bat
like we
for
got a
this one.
future episode. Okay. Is Training Day a black movie?
Come on, man, what we doing? We know this is a black movie.
You say you what?
Is it?
This is I think so. This is a very urban black movie, in my opinion.
Okay.
What y'all think?
Brandon, it sounds like you
So like it's an LA movie. It's not a black movie to me.
okay.
Like
So-
it leans heavily into LA culture, but it does not to me it's not a black movie to me.
Okay. I think it's a black movie.
Hmm.
And it's one of those situations where I don't know if it was marketed to black people, but I know that black people have. It feels like black people have like this one's ours. Jonathan, what do you think?
I like the assessment that's a LA movie because if you've ever been out to LA, well, I was out there in the mid late '80s,
Damn.
and it was crazy. It was we could have a podcast about my one day in LA because I ran from the police. I jumped
Damn.
over fences.
This is
I
doing
kissed
real
the
nigga
girl. I almost got beat up by the biggest
Grand Theft
man
Auto,
I've ever
huh?
seen in the world, and that was all in one day. I went. I know when I went there, I had on all red in
Ooh.
Compton, not knowing
Oh.
anything about colors.
Didn't do your
Luckily, my
research.
cousin said, "Hey, you can't wear that." So just you saying LA and that movie just brought all of that back because it's a crazy
Yeah.
town.
Out there playing the LA Simulator.
But I think it's a black movie. I don't know that the studio necessarily was trying to advertise it just for black folks, but I think it is a black movie because it's embraced by black people and it's
I like that.
one of
I like that.
Denzel's greatest. I mean, that's just one of his great acting achievements. To see him as a bad guy, so I think in that capacity, it's a black movie. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a truly a black movie. I think has a universal appeal because
Okay.
Denzel has universal appeal. So I think it's for a broader audience.
And to play devil's advocate a little bit with Brandon, to be fair, Ethan Hawke does have a good amount of screen time as well, to kind of balance out the Denzel. So I don't know, but I still think it's cool.
Okay. Roy, have you seen Training Day?
I know I have seen it. I cannot recall a whole lot about it. I only watched it because Ava Mendes is in it, and I was infatuated. Still am infatuated with Ava Mendes.
And she's barely on this. Like she's in it for a hot couple seconds, but she's
I
still in it.
was I was not thrilled about that. But this is, I don't know. So on the topic of Denzel, Jonathan, you said he's kind of like beloved by everybody. I agree, he's beloved by everybody, but I feel like he's one of the most beloved, but still like a black actor, if that makes sense. Like he's for the culture. He just happens. I think he's just so good and so talented
Yeah.
that people just love him. But they're not like, he's not like a like Will Smith, where they're like, oh, he's for everyone. Like I feel like Denzel Washington still does, like he does black movies and he just has to be so good.
He's like Dave Chappelle.
Yes,
I would challenge that a little bit. Crimson Tide is a phenomenal movie that he's in.
Yeah.
He's in the one with a thin blue line, I think. If I'm thinking of the right one. Manchurian Candidate. I mean, Denzel. Now he's not Will Smith level in the sense that he's had the blockbusters that Will Smith has. But I think his body of work, if you look at it, I mean, he did Malcolm X, but he got Game, but he did Crimson Tide. So maybe that's how people perceive it, but I think Denzel is a universal attractor. So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, that I think both of you make sense because again, when you compare him to Will Smith, then it's like, yeah, Denzel's black as hell. But if you look at him against other people, then it's like, like he's not he's not black famous. I'll say that. Like he is famous.
he's famous. Yeah.
But
I would say he's the extreme for both cases. Like everyone knows who he is, but he's been in so many I would consider black movies and like still is.
Okay. And yes, again, like as far as how the culture feels,
Yeah.
Denzel is very near and dear.
And I think that's the main thing. I think even movies that aren't black movies, if Denzel's in it, like I know from my mom, for example, she will see any Denzel movie. Like we'll make an effort to go see any Denzel movie. It can be Gladiator 2, a non-black movie. She will be like, "Is Denzel in it? Okay, cool. I'm going to watch it." You know what I mean? So I think
he is a leading man.
Exactly.
So I think it's the Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart thing. Like Kevin Hart is super famous. Everyone loves him. Dave Chappelle is super famous, but black people love him.
Yeah.
Okay. Is White Men Can't Jump a black movie?
Come on, man.
It's a really good movie.
The GOAT.
Okay, it can be the GOAT, but is it a black movie?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a beautiful representation of race relations. You know what I mean? Like, my man went into, a true black experience going on the court. Sometimes money is put on the table. You know what I mean? No rules, ain't no calling no fouls. You just got to hoop. And the main story of it is literally White Man Can't Jump. Like, he had to prove himself that he belonged on them court with a bunch of black people. You know what I mean? And he had to literally be in the black experience. So yeah, this is absolutely a black movie.
Agreed. Really good movie. I agree with Brandon though. Everything he said. This is really. I need to rewatch this. I think it's been a nice little 10 to 15 years since I've seen it.
I argue with people all the time about this because to me, this is the best basketball movie ever. Like if you're just talking about basketball,
like them hooping or just
like hooping. like represent of like hooping. Now, Glory Road is up there, but like it's a lot of movies they be trying to hype, and it's like the hoop don't match up or the movie quality don't match up. One of the two.
I
Where
I would I would agree. I'm thinking of my other basketball movies. I would definitely say Glory Road is definitely on top for the top two for maybe top three for
yeah, yeah,
sure.
Glory Road is at least top three.
White Man Can't Jump. I would give that to you. I would give that to you.
Okay. Okay. Jonathan, what do you think?
Yeah, I definitely say this is a black movie. I know when this came out, which was probably you guys were probably a little bit younger at the time. The name of the movie, White Men Can't Jump, was controversial. It triggered something at the time. But I think that it tried to tell a universal story, and a lot of times, black movies do tell universal stories, but they don't necessarily appeal to the wider audience per se, for whatever reason, usually marketing. But I think this is a black movie for sure. It's a great movie too. Probably an underrated movie and a movie that's, you know, probably been forgotten a little bit. And it's probably one of the great basketball movies.
Yeah, I don't know too many. Oh, I'm thinking of. I was looking at all the basketball movies just now. I was thinking about another movie. I don't think the movie going to appear in there, but I don't know too many white people who kind of seen He Got Game. Side note, sidebar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know too many people who really seen that. I was looking at basketball movies, Brandon. So I was trying to see if there was a better basketball movie, like playing basketball while that was out there.
Yeah, there ain't one.
Hustle, but that's cheat code.
That's what I keep hearing. Hustle. I still never did watch it though.
Hustle's a
They,
good
I mean,
movie.
they have actual like NBA players in there though. It's like
Yeah.
it's a cheat code, but it's.
I mean, like
Really
Mikey
good
too,
movie.
though.
Anthony
They were a
Edwards
good
is
movie.
in
Yeah.
Hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah. White Man Can't Jump is such a black movie. I was shocked when I saw, I was like, oh, I know the director's black. I don't think the director was black.
Let me look
I was
up the
like,
director. I don't know who the director is.
I was like, really? I just knew in my heart that the director was black. And also, sidebar, Rosie Perez.
Oh,
Right.
come
Yeah.
on, man.
A young Rosie Perez.
A young Spry Rosie Perez. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks. Her accent,
Roy,
like the way she talked.
all of it. Like, she was the perfect casting.
Hey, you know
She
the
was.
director of this is the same director of is it Bad Boys too?
Michael Bay
Ain't
did
no
Bad
way.
Boys too.
Oh
Michael Bay?
no, never mind. Why did he have it on there? His name is Ron Shelton, but
Yeah, Ron Shelton.
for some reason that it was on Google that he had something to do with it. Maybe not. I don't know. I lied. Don't worry about it.
Good. Roy, have you seen White Men Can't Jump?
I've seen it a few times. I can't remember the last time I've watched it, but I know I've seen it.
Okay.
You think it's a black movie?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Have you seen He Got Game?
I have not.
Told you.
You were talking about it, and I was like, I don't even think I've heard of it.
He Got Game is kind of a deep cut though. That's low key a deep cut.
I think it was a white dude who hooped, maybe. I would say he potentially could have seen it. But I don't know too many people white people seen He Got Game.
Yeah.
Ray Allen is in it, Roy.
Jesus, Shuttlesworth.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Denzel.
Yeah, Rick
Yeah,
Fox
Denzel.
too.
It's so funny because there's some story about how Denzel was not supposed to do something and then he did, and it was Anyway,
They
watch
play
the
it
movie.
1-on-1. Yeah, it's a great movie. Great movie.
That's a great story, by the way. That story
It really
that you're about to
is.
say. That's a really good story.
Yeah, like Denzel. Basically, for those just to get it over, Denzel and Jesus Shuttlesworth, Ray Allen, a pro basketball player, Hall of Famer, play 1-on-1, and it was supposed to be Ray Allen just kills him, but Denzel was like, "Nah, like I actually hoop and I'm competitive, so we're gonna actually play." And so Denzel goes and scores a bucket. Ray Allen's kind of pissed, and so they like, "All right, bet." So they just start playing. Spike Lee just continues filming it, and like all the trash talk is legit, all that, like, and it was a great scene. It was one of the best scenes in the movie. But yeah,
Yeah, it was supposed to be like an 11-0 skunk, and
yeah,
Denzel was like, absolutely not.
absolutely not.
Actually scored on Ray Allen.
Yeah, a couple times.
I can definitely say I've seen He Got Game more than I've seen White Man Can't Jump.
Really? I
Yeah,
can't. Nah.
yeah.
Is Django Unchained a black movie? Jonathan, I would like to start
Ah,
with you.
Mm.
Yeah. This is a tough one
yeah,
Mm.
because
I agree.
it's Quentin
It's tough.
Tarantino,
It
and
is.
Quentin Tarantino, he's a bad man. I mean, he's got great movies, and
And he
I,
loves black things. He loves
yes,
black
yes, he
exploitation.
does. And I appreciated the Django, no D, the Steve Silent. But I appreciate the movie. I, stra-
That's tough. That's tough.
strangely,
Huh?
strangely, I don't feel like it's a black movie.
Mm.
Strangely,
I'm not gonna be mad either way. This is I think
Yeah.
yeah,
this so far this is the toughest one. I'm not mad either
Yeah,
way.
it is on the line.
yeah, he's definitely got a black character, black lead, black theme,
Black cast too.
black
Lot of good
cast.
good little
Yeah,
amount of black people in there.
nice casting. Um,
Slavery.
I don't know that he was. I don't know that that movie appeals to the culture like. I mean, I think people might, root for the character or whatever, but I don't think this is a black movie. Like, I don't see black people saying, "Oh, the Django is my favorite movie." I think they like it. And if you love Quentin Tarantino movies, you're gonna love it. But I'm gonna say no in a strange way that it's not.
Okay.
I'm not mad. I think this is tough. I'm still going back and forth in my head.
I think it is a black movie. Um, because the black people that I've seen do love Django. And I feel like, I mean, and this may or may not be relevant, but I feel like as far as slavery in movies, there are a lot of black people. This is where the line is because they're not trying to see like proper realistic slavery and suffering of black people. As necessary as it is, and there needs to be an understanding for what actually happened, even though Hollywood would never go to the full extent of what some of us know. Um, I think that when it comes to quote unquote slave movies, this is the line for a lot of black people. And they're not gonna watch 12 Years a Slave because
Right.
yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Um, and so also with everything that happens in the movie, it feels like a black movie to me with the victory and
Yeah.
the struggles that led to said victory.
Yeah. I feel like Jordan said, like this is very on the line because it is broader. Like you got Leonardo DiCaprio, like you got major actors like
Yeah.
global, Jamie Foxx, for example. But to me, it's a black movie just because,
Like the
like
Klan
Spencer.
is defeated in this movie.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And to me, sort of like what Spencer said, like most black people I know, like they love this movie. They swear by this movie. Like the Django is a easy, like if it's on TNT or FX or something, like they're gonna stick by and watch a couple scenes. You know what I mean? And just the quotables, the Samuel Jackson, like all that stuff was just. I mean, like you said, it's hard to watch, but in a good way. Like it kind of hits on some realistic stuff, and then obviously sensationalize some other stuff. But to me, this is a black movie. To me,
Okay.
It's
Jordan,
it's
have you made a
tough.
decision?
It's tough, man. It is very tough.
And all of
Um,
these warrant a discussion.
I
So,
think this is the one that has the most discussion. Like I'm going back and forth whether it's black or not. I
mm,
would I don't even have a reason to why. I would probably lean towards black movie, but I'm right there on the line. Like it's
that's why
49-51. Like it's literally
I don't
right
want you to
there.
define a black movie.
Yeah.
This is subjective.
It
All
is
of
this
these can go one way or the other.
is this Tarantino's top three movies? Best movies?
Mm, I
I
Mm,
think
actually
I
enjoyed.
think as far as movies I like, yes.
Yeah,
As far as just like because is it good and do I like it aren't always the same. So
Yeah.
like Is it his best movie? I don't know if I can say it is. Is it one of my favorites? Absolutely.
I would say for me, it is like it might be number 4 if it was like top 3.
Okay.
There's a couple other movies I like from Tarantino a little bit more than this, but yeah.
Okay. Roy, have you seen Django?
I have not.
Oh,
I know this is one that
got a blind spot.
every time I tell people I haven't seen it, I get the same reaction, and I really don't know why I haven't. Like I have no legitimate reason why I haven't seen it. I just haven't.
Everybody's got blind spots. You can't see everything. There are too many things.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I want to see it,
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
and
watch
I
it.
and that I don't know why I haven't. Like because it's literally in like the top 5 of like I'm gonna watch this soon, and I just I don't get around to it. Same thing. I don't know if it's on here or not, but like Sinners, I haven't seen it, and it's on my top 5 of I need to watch this. That one mainly because it's like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, it's a long movie,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I
You
would.
will. Yeah, Roy,
It's
you're
worth your
gonna
time.
love this. This movie is so good.
I'll
Yo,
watch this
Leonardo
when you
should have.
watch Attack on Titan.
Oh God,
I've
he
said I will.
he's already
If
made that
other,
deal.
It's been
yeah.
like 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Attack on Titan is a animated movie, right?
It's an anime show.
Yeah. Okay. I think I've seen. It's a movie though, right? Not a series.
I think no, it's a series.
Okay.
Yes, it's
No, I'm
serious.
thinking of something else then. So I thought
Probably
I
better.
You may. I mean,
really
You
good.
you'll know if we describe what it is, you'll know if you've seen it or not. Because you
Gotcha.
see some big running naked tall people just biting people in half. Like you gonna know if you've seen that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Naked.
Is Hancock a black movie?
Nope. I do
Nope.
not think so.
Nope.
Also, no.
That was easy.
Yeah. Honestly, it was. I mean, Hancock is a black superhero, but
Yeah.
I would not say that Hancock is a black movie.
No.
I mean I think that was probably the easiest one on the board so far. Like,
Yeah.
That was
That
layup.
was quick. That was quick.
didn't have
Yeah.
to think about it. Like, and what's funny is I was talking to my friend, and very specifically because love him to death, but like I have only seen him with white women.
Hmm.
And I said to him, "Have you seen Hancock?" And he was like, "Yeah, I love that movie." I was like, you know what that movie's about, right?
Yeah.
It's a movie about what white women do to you when you're around them for
Yeah.
too long."
He's like, no, it's not.
I thought
So-
about Dr. Umar. I was like, Dr. Umar must love this movie. Like he must love this movie.
They're trying to
Oh,
tell him.
Yeah.
the white woman takes your powers away. That's
Yeah.
the premise. Oh, okay.
You know what? I feel real slow. I just now like looked at the cast because I don't think I realized like who the woman was. I did not realize that's a old girl from
Charlize Theron.
Charlize.
Yeah.
Technically, she is
from old girl.
African.
She
Yeah, technically she's African American.
she is. That's true.
So maybe Dr. Umar
Nice.
he hates this movie.
Yeah.
This is the one exception where he's like, the damn South Africans just throw a wrench in everything.
If you ask Dr. Umar, he's going to say that Snow Bunny is Dutch. I think that would be a direct quote.
That is facts. That's probably facts.
Fair.
Yeah, I did not realize that was her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a really good
Okay.
actor. I like her.
Oh yeah, Charlize, she can kind of do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is Beverly Hills Cop a black movie?
Ooh.
The floor is open.
Okay.
Because I feel
I'll
like
go.
this one may be tough, but because
I'll
Eddie
go.
Murphy has some very black movies and some very not black movies, I think.
Yeah. To me, this is his non-black movie era.
Okay.
I think he kind of got more black later on, maybe a little more 90s. But in this era, it was heavy buddy cop era. Like you started your Lethal Weapon, you started, you know what I mean, 48 hours, like heavy buddy cop movies. And to me, this just doesn't, this is more global. This is kind of like the Will Smith theory, where he kind of, now I think Eddie Murphy is so dope that he kind of went Will Smith big, and then he kind of honed it in as he kind of got older.
He was Will
But
Smith before Will Smith.
yeah, exactly. And in this case, I mean, this one's global. Like, there's not, I mean, not a lot. I mean, they touch on Black culture, they do, like especially with his origins and stuff, but where he's from. But after that, it's just Eddie Murphy being Eddie Murphy. It's not really focused on it, and honestly, it was marketed to everybody. Like, it wasn't anything specific.
Yep. Because
I agree with Brandon. Yeah, I don't think it is.
I think I also agree, especially compared to some of his movies that are very explicitly black.
Exactly.
Because
Comparing them to those, yeah.
yeah, like he's got some movies that are like, I mean, even, you have your Coming to America, but you have like Boomerang. Like he's got movies that are very black,
Yeah.
and this one isn't.
Mm-mm.
Did y'all ever watch that new one?
The new Beverly Hills Cop?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I did not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
didn't.
was
I
terrible.
didn't watch it.
It
After I
wasn't good.
saw The Coming to America, I was like, nah,
I
I'm
That
didn't
was
watch that
good.
one
terrible
either.
too.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
watch that one too.
Yeah, it was horrendous. So I was like, I will never watch any remake of his ever again. Or like, you know,
Try to bring
greatly
it back.
outdated. Yeah, greatly
Yeah,
outdated sequel. Yeah,
What about
yeah,
Shrek
no.
5?
I still haven't watched that trailer because
It looks
I feel like it's gonna be.
it
It
looks
looks
so bad. Like
yeah,
the animation looks bad.
It drugged
and I'm
out
hearing
on
that
that.
same thing about Scary Movie 6. I heard it was very very mid.
I'll be honest. That looks horrendous.
Yeah, I
I'm
was asked if I
disappointed.
wanted to see it, and I was like, good.
See, I'm disappointed about it. Scary Movie 2 is like the best one to me, and I love those first two. Third one was fine, but yeah, I was like they came back. I was like, I don't you're not gonna be able to capture that again. We are in a time past that. But
Okay.
wait,
Uh, uh
Roy Jonathan. What
I'm
y'all think
sorry.
about this one? What y'all think about this one?
For me, this one's it's not black.
Yeah.
okay. Simply put.
You could sub Martin Lawrence or anybody, and it still wouldn't be.
Agreed.
Okay. Roy, have you seen Beverly Hills Cop?
I have not.
Okay.
It was before my time.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
I
it's a
Great
little
this
movie.
older.
one. This one's a little bit older, yeah.
Yeah, great movie though.
Okay. Okay. Is Blade black? I can start. Yes, I think it is. Um, Aesthetically, the vibes, it just feels black to me. I don't know if I can express it more eloquently than that.
Hmm.
To be honest, I don't think Blade is a black movie.
Okay.
I think it has black elements, but I do not think it's a black movie.
All right. And Blade may be one of those movies like been a minute since we've seen it. And I don't think all three Blade movies are black movies, but
I
I feel like
mean, but
Mm.
yeah, the more they moved on, I definitely don't think they were black
yeah,
movies.
I feel like the first one is, but I feel like the third one is not.
The first is probably the blackest one out of all of them, yes.
Yeah.
But I do not think it's a black movie.
Okay.
I'm gonna chime in. I'm gonna say I agree that it's not a black movie, but it's a black movie by default because of Wesley Snipes.
Yeah,
He's
I
he,
think that's what it is.
he's just so cool in it, and it's a great character that he played, and it was very successful. Um, I don't think, I don't think the studio thought it was a black movie either. But I think just the way his performance and everything, I don't think it's not really a black movie, but with Wesley Snipes, it kind of is. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like, and that's why, like, I'm not able to explain it. It just feels like, and I think you're right. I think he's why.
Yeah.
It's Wesley Snipes, and that's why it feels like a black movie.
You know what? I just looked at the movie posters because I was just curious, like, to see other posters. There's no reference to Marvel anywhere on the posters.
Hmm.
So like, yeah,
Yeah,
you wouldn't even have known it was a Marvel movie back then.
I don't think people knew honestly until like Wolverine and like Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah. if I'm not mistaken, Blade saved Marvel. If I'm
It,
not mistaken.
Yeah.
that is true.
Without Blade, there is no anything else.
There's
Yeah.
no Spider. Like they would have.
Yep.
Yeah, they
Blade
had to
got
sell a
us
lot of
X-Men and
characters.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
Hmm.
and Hulk and yeah, like all those movies. Yeah, Blade made that possible.
Yeah.
Brandon, what do you
That's
think?
there's no reference to Marvel though. That's funny. Go ahead, Brandon.
This is hard. I'm gonna say yeah though. Off of Aura alone, my
I just
boy
say, I
just.
don't have a great explanation for why,
Yeah, it's
but
just. I don't know. Something about it felt like a black movie. I don't know what it is. I can't
I think
explain.
Jonathan is right. I think it's just Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, man. Truly.
Like he's just so black
Hmm.
that that's all we need.
Like a supernatural Shaft, you know.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good. That's a good one.
Actually, like
Nice.
less womanizing, but yeah. Uh, Roy, have you seen Blade?
I love the Blade franchise. I watched it. I watched so much Blade.
Yeah.
I would go Blade and Underworld like back to back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's good.
And I
was-
wanted a crossover so bad.
That would have been fire.
that would have been excellent.
Yeah.
Blade is probably how Underworld was made possible.
Yeah.
I mean, it has a lot of the exact same vibes, just that
Yeah.
they're like, well, Blade is successful, you know. He's a vampire. What goes hand in hand with vampires? Like werewolves.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Yeah, and I'm sure they were like, yeah, like let's make a vampire hunter in leather
Yeah.
Yeah.
who is a vampire themselves.
Nice.
Obviously, that's gonna work.
It did.
Is
wait,
Bad
wait,
Boys?
wait, wait.
Oh.
Did Roy think Blade was a black movie?
Oh, like I said, I'm not asking if he thinks that. I am just asking if he has seen. You're free to answer, Roy.
I want to say no, but I don't know if that's just because I watched it so much that like I just didn't see it that way.
Okay.
Mm.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Is Bad Boys a black movie?
Definitely a black movie.
Absolutely. Easiest one on the list.
I
to
mean,
me.
we discussed
Yeah.
it's Michael Bay,
Agreed.
but
But I think he let Martin and Will, specifically Martin, cook. And when you do that, you show the black family. You show the interaction
the
between
wife,
the two.
the wife is back.
Yeah, the wife is back. And their
It's the same one.
interactions was heavily black. Like that's how you shoot, like all that stuff was heavily black. Like the swag, they didn't dress like any other cop. Like it was just, yeah, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a black movie for sure.
It's funny because it was not intended to be a black movie. Like originally, these are not the two they had planned for this movie.
Right.
And so it's a situation where I have to ask myself, if these two were subbed out, would it still?
Mm-mm.
And
Who is this supposed to be?
I think Dana Carvey was supposed to be one of them. Like I think Dana Carvey was supposed to be who Martin Lawrence played, and I forget who was supposed to be the other one. I think, and don't quote me on that. It doesn't matter because it didn't happen. But yeah, as we know, Bad Boys 2 is my favorite movie, and I do love Bad Boys 1.
It's my favorite movie.
Yeah, it's Brandon's favorite movie, and you know, it's one of those where it's like it just feels pretty black.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of things in it that aren't, but there are a lot of things in it that are.
Yeah.
And so,
Like the scene where the kid shows up to date Martin's daughter, like that scene is black as hell.
Yeah.
Like where they try to scare him, like that's, come on, man. Like easy.
so I think I have to go with it. It is. Jonathan, what do you think?
I think it is, but only by the lead characters. Because once you said Dana Carvey, I'm sitting here thinking, if it was Dana Carvey and somebody else, it may be funny, but it may not be it wouldn't be a black movie.
Yeah.
So I think it doesn't. I think they made it a black movie. Well, especially Martin Lawrence, I guess, by the jokes and then the thing with his wife, and I think that kind of made it. They put that element in it. But I think so. It's a black movie, but I don't think it's really written as a black movie. I think it could have been easily two other actors. I don't know if it's been as good, but
Like I don't think it was supposed to be a black movie, and then ended
yeah,
up
I
being a
just think
black
it
movie.
be yeah. It's by
Mhm.
de facto it becomes a black movie
Yeah, like
with
I
the
don't think
actors.
I doubt that Michael Bay said I'm gonna make a black movie,
Right. Yeah.
but I imagine like everything just lined up the way it needed to, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just yeah, all
Yeah.
this works."
Hmm.
Roy, have you seen Bad Boys?
Oh yeah, big fan.
Good, good, good. It's yeah, it's so good. Do you? Well, I'm not gonna ask you that.
Do I
Nor
need
do
to?
you, but I won't.
Do I need to ask Roy? Do you think it's a black movie?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Is Sister Act a black movie?
I've only seen this
Mm.
movie one time in my life, and my mom was watching it. I was watching it. It's kind of hard for me to remember some of it.
Okay.
Remember Sister Act 2 way better,
Yeah,
but
it's the same, same.
um, I would say, wait, okay, it might be. Because didn't they have more black characters in the second one than the
Yes, I'm pretty
first one?
sure.
Okay,
Like
because
the first one felt more white heavy than the second one because the second one is the one Lauryn Hill was in, I think.
Yeah,
exactly,
that's what I remember the second one more than I remember the first one.
yeah,
So
but
I'm a bow out on this one.
I'm gonna say no on this one because I feel like this one was more
I mean, I feel like
Whoopi.
yeah, like the first one, it was a lot of the white nuns she was interacting with.
Exactly, it was like the Whoopi, her background, you know what I mean, her little adventure with the gambling and all that stuff. And the second one was like heavily centered on like where the place was and the kids and their backgrounds. So yeah, I'd say no.
Okay. Jonathan, do you have an opinion?
Yeah, this one I would say no. Second one, I know we're not talking about it, but I would say the second one is probably definitely borderline, if not. But this one, this one a black movie to me. I think a lot of black people like it though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
100%.
yeah, not black movie.
I mean, I think Whoopi Goldberg is slept on generally.
Oh
Mm,
yeah, definitely.
she
Like,
didn't miss during that time period,
yeah,
especially.
like a lot of people don't understand. Like they just know
Yeah,
her as The View.
yeah,
But yeah, like 90s Whoopi was cooking.
hooking, bro.
Um, I think I would agree. I don't think that the first one is. I think the second one is though.
I agree.
Like the second
Yeah.
one feels yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Roy,
I don't know too many white people seen this movie.
Roy, have you seen Sister Act?
I have
There's no way,
not.
Roy. Yeah, there's no way Roy seen this.
Roy's a little younger though.
Roy, have you seen Whoopi Goldberg in a movie at all?
Yeah, I've seen her in a few. The one that I can think of right off the top of my head is Ghost, which is a very white movie.
It is.
Okay.
But I know I've definitely seen it because my mom used to love Whoopi.
Okay.
That's a. I wonder if millennial, like so our age parents, like they definitely love, and I wonder if that's
Oh
like across culture, like they
yeah,
love Whoopi
I
Goldberg.
think so.
I think she was.
She had that Eddie
Yeah.
Murphy
Not the
uh
whites now, though. The whites
oh
do
yeah.
not.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Oh
no,
yeah.
no.
Nah.
Now they only. Yeah, the whites now probably don't even know she was an actor.
Yeah, no,
But
they love her from the View, like Spencer said. Yeah,
Or
I
they
think
hate her
that
from the view.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are like, wasn't she one of the hyenas in Lion King? And that's as far as it goes.
That's true. That is
that
true.
is if that's your first introduction to Whoopi, that is crazy.
I
That's
think for a
crazy,
lot of
right?
people, like people Roy's age, it would be.
That's fair. I mean, they definitely might not even know that though.
Yeah. But okay. All right. Is Four Brothers a black movie?
Such a good movie, such a good movie, but I do not think it's a black movie.
Okay.
I think this is a Boston movie.
All right.
This is a good movie, but I think it's a Boston movie.
All right. Okay.
I felt so bad when the brother died, man. Spoiler alert, I guess, but man,
Oh, you don't. They don't know which one.
yeah, you're right. No, you're right because it's four
Yeah.
brothers, like the title
So
says.
who knows?
Yeah. Is it? Hey, wait. Side note: is this Andre 3000's first movie?
I don't think it is. It might be, but I don't think it is. I feel like he was
This was the first time I seen him in a movie.
because I
Yeah.
mean this was around the same time as Idlewild. I feel like they were
I don't
within
even
the
know what that is.
same couple
I don't even know what
years.
that is.
Um,
You don't want to know.
It's trash.
I would say don't spend the time on it,
Okay.
but yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't think it's a black movie.
Jonathan, what do you think?
Nah, I don't think. I think saying it's a Boston movie is very accurate. It's not really. It's not really a black movie.
I'm
Okay,
telling
Good
you, if
movie,
Mark,
though. Good movie.
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
if Mark Wahlberg is in it, just know it's gonna be a very Boston movie.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like he's locked in.
He's as Boston as it gets.
He's
Yeah,
Mark
for
Wahlberg.
real.
Although I will say, Pain and Gain is such a good movie. Like I didn't
Is that
expect
the
it
one
to
with the
be.
Rock?
Yes.
Yeah.
Him and the Rock. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and Anthony Mackie. Like I didn't expect that movie to be a good movie. I thought it was just gonna be like nonsense. It's a good movie.
It's also nonsense, but yeah, it's
There's
very
oh yeah,
good.
there's a good amount of there has to be nonsense.
Yes.
But yeah. Um Four Brothers, it's one of those it feels like a black movie, but it's not. Or it feels like
Mm.
it should be. Or it feels like
I don't
perhaps
think
more
I don't even
black
think so.
people have seen it. But
Yeah.
I think that like it's a DVD in a black house in 2005.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because we
Oh,
definitely
heavily.
had this. Yeah, we definitely had
Hmm.
Yeah.
this.
That thing has scratches on it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's got some minutes
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
And so that's what I mean when I say like should be or like is kinda because I feel like as far as consumption, there are a lot of black people that are uh taking this movie in and watching it and enjoying it and all that. But yeah, I think I got to go with that it's not, but it feels like one. I think just based on what I have seen from just being black and alive.
Yeah. I agree with that. I also don't think it's a black movie.
Okay. Okay.
Roy, you seen this?
I have not. I honestly haven't even heard of it.
Okay.
It's
Good
pretty good.
movie.
This is a good movie. Yeah, you should check this one out. Yeah.
Is Remember the Titans a black movie?
It's not.
We
It's
discussed
not.
Denzel earlier. So,
Mm-mm.
It's not. Good movie. Good movie.
Great. I
Make you
mean,
cry. Yeah, make you
goat
cry.
level movie, but no.
Yeah. I rewatched this one in the past 5 years, and yeah, it still holds up very well. Just it's not a black movie. Sunshine.
okay. I agree. I don't think it's a black movie. I feel like Coach Carter is, but I feel like this one is not.
Ooh, Coach
I
Carter.
agree with that. I agree with that.
Jonathan, what do you think?
I'm inclined to agree. It's not a black movie, but you know, it's about football, and there's definitely, you know, the black culture is definitely into football, high school football. Um, I mean, that's definitely part of our culture. So I'm I'm inclined to agree it's not a black movie per se, but I think it tells I think maybe tells an element of black culture that's not typically told. Um, and it's a great movie because Denzel. I love everything he pretty much does. So,
Of course.
but nah, I don't think I wouldn't consider it a black movie.
Okay. Okay. Roy, have you seen Remember the Titans?
I have indeed.
I figured.
Yeah. Think it's a black movie?
I don't think so. I think it's pretty unanimously beloved.
So, like you said, it's a football movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good football movie too.
Is The Help a black movie?
Super random. Super random. Spencer, did you ever watch I remember me and Brandon told you should watch 1,000 words. Is it 1,000 words?
No, it was Mr. Church.
Mr. Church.
Ooh.
This and Mr. Church and this, like, they remind me of each other. So anytime I see either one of them, for some reason, like, they remind me. Did you ever watch that?
Mr.
No, I did not watch. I have seen 1,000 words, and it's just a movie. Like it's fine, but it's not great. I
Okay.
have not seen Mr. Church, but I remember y'all telling me that it's one of Eddie
It's
Murphy's best
it's
performances,
very good.
and that it's an excellent movie.
Yeah, you gotta watch Mr. Church.
Okay,
Yeah.
but The Help is The Help a
Mm,
black movie?
Full
Go ahead, Jonathan.
disclosure, I'll say full disclosure for me. I've never seen The Help.
Okay,
I've never wanted to watch it. Um, I've never seen 12 Years a Slave. I've never seen Driving Miss Daisy. So
I respect that.
if the help is a different movie than what I think it is, maybe I should watch it. But from that, I've never had any inclination to watch it. Um,
I think that The Help has some triumphant moments in it, but I think it is what you think it is.
okay, thank you. Yeah, I
Have you seen
won't
Have you seen
watch
Mr.
it.
Church? Have you seen Mr. Church?
No, I haven't seen Mr. Church either.
Okay, that's a good one. I've only seen half of The Help, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So I would say halfway watching it, it is a black movie.
Okay.
Hmm. Uh,
I struggle with The Help. Um I I think it is a black movie because I think it is marketed to black people on some level. Um and I think that because I know that for me, whenever I watched it, I think it hit me because I remember my mom telling me that mine and Jonathan's great grandmother did the work that she did in The Help at one point in her life.
hmm.
And so I I mean I kind of resonated with that for some weird reason.
Hmm.
And it made me feel more when I watched the movie that,
Hmm.
my great grandmother kind of experienced some of this. Like she would like walk to Nichols Hills from the east side.
Mm.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's kind of,
Yeah.
that's far. Not like I'm
I
not even
mean,
from Oklahoma. I'm just thinking about
not
how far it is. That's pretty
I mean,
far.
I think there was probably a bus, but I
Oh,
know
oh,
there was some
oh,
walking.
oh. Okay, I was gonna say that, bro. That's far.
Yeah, that's the day.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
literally
You
the day.
started, yeah. You got to get walking at 3 a.m.
Um, but yeah. Uh yeah, I think The Help is a black movie. And again, there's some struggling in it, but there's also, a couple moments of like, yes.
Yeah.
And I will say it is a white savior movie. Like it is. There's
Yeah, it
not
is.
really a way around that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. The Help is a good movie. Do I understand the complications behind it? Absolutely. Do I understand that it is absolutely a white savior movie? It absolutely is. But it is
That
a good
doesn't mean
movie.
it's not good.
Yeah, exactly. It is very good. It has some of the best actors out there, actresses. So like it's tough because like when I watch it, I enjoy myself. It's
Yeah.
just
Like, oh,
it's
Bryce
just
Dallas, I hated her in this movie.
yes. Oh my
Uh
God. And I love
Hilly? Yeah,
yeah,
and I love her.
I
But
love her.
oh, I wanted to hit her in the face in this movie.
Yeah. And that's why like the triumphs hit so hard because they build up characters like that. But to me, it's a black movie because it was definitely heavily marketed towards us. It was they got the most beloved black actresses, not only by like but like black people heavily fuck with both of these actresses. And so yeah, to me it was and I guess the point of view was heavily leaning towards obviously black people, but like to the point to where black people when watching the movie, like you're rooting for her to make that cake and you're rooting for her to like do certain things. You're like, come on, man. So it's a black movie, but we all know the complications behind it.
Yeah. Roy, have you seen The Help?
Not all the way through. I haven't.
Okay, and I feel like it's a long movie,
Pretty
but
sure it is.
yeah, it felt long. Like anytime I
Hmm.
watch it, I'm like, God damn,
Yeah.
we still, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's still a good movie. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's a crying movie. You gonna cry,
Yeah. For sure.
but yeah. And for our last film of the day, it is
Ooh.
Obsessed,
Deep
a
cut.
black movie. Yes, and that yeah, this is one of those where I was like, I don't even know how many people have seen this.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna be honest. I think,
I,
yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
And that's the thing, like Beyonce and Idrissa are heavy hitters.
I think it is a
Hmm.
black movie.
Okay.
I think it is because two out of the three main characters. There's not even a lot of characters in this movie like that.
Yep.
I would say this is a black movie.
Well, I was gonna say because like main characters clearly doesn't matter that much because
No,
we.
that's fair. No, that's a good point. I just think that
I think this was
this
marketed to the blacks.
in women in general. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I would
Yes.
say this is black. I would say this is a black movie. Yeah.
Yeah. To me, this is a black horror film. Almost like this is this is like every scenario some black mom is made up in her mind to tell a black boy not to do something.
Don't
Like,
don't let you be don't let you be a black athlete.
yeah, exactly. Don't you working in the office? Don't you know what I mean? Don't entertain none of that. So yeah, it's definitely a black movie to me.
Jonathan, what do you think?
Definitely a black movie.
Yeah.
It's yeah, definitely. And, and I can't. This isn't the Tyler Perry movie, right? It's not a Tyler
No, it's
Perry.
not.
No,
Okay.
no.
But it was in
It just
that
feels
era.
Yeah,
it just feels
Yeah,
like
like
it
one.
just
it
feels
was.
like one, right? Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't think
it
it
was.
was.
He had done Daddy's Little Girls already, I think. But
I think that's
Okay.
yeah,
right.
like
Yeah.
it was in the Tyler Perry era. Like it
Yeah.
was later in it, but it was still in that time. And yeah, I think this is before Beyonce like really belonged to every woman.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. This is
she was still pretty black.
early pop Beyonce. Not totally into it yet. Trying to get there.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this might have been like Sasha Fierce Beyonce,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's right.
but it definitely wasn't Lemonade Beyonce.
Yeah. It's definitely a black movie. It wasn't. I don't think it was. Thought maybe they might have thought that it might cross over.
Hmm.
It feels like that. It feels like a maybe it's a crossover movie, but it ended up being just a black movie.
Yeah,
So,
and that's a very good point. I would agree. I think they wanted it to be a crossover movie, but I don't think it ended up being one.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
And what's funny about this movie is in it, I don't think that there's very much emphasis on the fact that they're black in the movie.
I agree with
Like
that. Yeah,
I don't think that I don't think it's brought up or like directly addressed in the movie. It might there Beyonce might do a you got this white girl, you know, there may be a line or two, but like I
yeah,
don't
Yeah.
it's not they're not overt with it, which is interesting because again, like this is a very black movie. Um and I think because there are a lot of black women who have feelings about white women and based on, you know, the loud minority that they see,
Yeah.
they, you know, are of the opinion that uh, you know, bad things can happen. And that
Yeah.
this is how white women feel about black men. Like
Yeah.
all across the board, they're like, yes, that's how white women want black men. And even when the black man is not interested, they're doing all this shit. And so, yeah, I think that, again, loud minority. But yeah, I would say this is a very black movie. Roy, have you seen this movie?
There's
I
no way
haven't.
Roy's seen this.
I have not. It's
Yeah.
another one that I've seen like the disc of, and I've thought about watching it because I love Ali Lauder, but I haven't seen it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
I do
yeah,
like
there's
her.
no way. Yeah, there's no way seeing that.
Yeah, my wife was watching Landman, and she's in it. I was like, isn't that that obsessed?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's in
All
Varsity
right.
Blues too, which is what got me.
Hey, yo, isn't her twin sister in the game? Am I tripping?
No,
Kelly?
that's not Kelly Pitts or her
I
twin.
know. Is that? Oh, okay. I thought that was her twin. Oh,
No. I think it's a different lady.
got it. Okay.
Hey, is Landman
I
good?
see how
Side
you
note?
got there.
Yeah.
So all
Is-
white
is Lan-
people look the same, huh, Brandon?
That's not a crazy. That's not a crazy player comp. I'm just saying.
That's really
Is
not.
is Landman good? Because I saw that most recently, kind of on streaming. I thought about watching it.
I've only heard good things.
Okay.
There are too many shows.
I've never watched it.
So, that is all of the movies that I have for you today.
Can I bring up a movie?
Oh yeah, please.
I'm just curious. Tenet.
No,
Oh, I didn't watch it. I still haven't seen it.
I've watched it once, and I need to watch it again. It's a movie that you can't only watch once.
Tenet is a great movie that just happened to get released during COVID.
That's the reason why I haven't seen it.
It
That's the
is
reason I haven't
it is
seen
an amazing movie. I don't know why they tried to release it during COVID. That killed it.
Well,
Yeah.
it killed a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would say I do not think it is a black movie. I think it's a
agree.
very good movie,
Yeah.
but again, I need to watch it again. Like I don't have a full understanding after only watching it once. So
Is it like
I need to spend more time with it.
Inception type? Is it like an Inception type movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan. Yeah, that's all I had to say.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like it's Inception is probably the best comparison,
Hmm.
but yeah, like it's you got to watch it more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
Jonathan, do you think it's a black movie?
No, but I thought I'd bring it up because it's a great movie.
I mean, it's really good.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of other movies that we could have discussed, because we could have just done Will Smith and Denzel movies,
Yeah, that's true.
because both of them have, a heavy catalog of, well, and Eddie Murphy movies. Like the three of them, because honestly, thinking about it, like, I don't know how many black movies Will Smith has, but I feel like most of them are just movies.
Most of them, I would say none of them.
Okay.
Because even
Well, he's got
the
Bad Boys.
slavery one
Well,
he did.
maybe the one he did was Richard Williams.
Yeah, and that's a biopic. So like
Yeah.
he was playing a black person.
So what about the one with him and just his son? That only two people in the movie.
After Earth,
After Earth.
After Earth.
Stop it.
not a black movie.
Stop.
It's only two black people. It's only,
Yeah, I mean-
it by
Yeah, like,
default has to be.
I
it
Am
has to
Legend
be.
is not a black movie.
Oh yeah, look, see, there's another one right there. Yeah, the white dog. Yeah, no, that's a German Shepherd. That's definitely a white people dog.
Yeah,
So
that's
So
okay.
yeah, I feel like Bad Boys is about it for Will Smith.
Yeah.
And I mean
That
that's
was
a discussion we could have, but yeah, like I don't think that he just has. Yeah, because like, would I love it if Men in Black were a black movie? Yeah, it's not.
No, Men in Black. No, that's not a black movie.
That's not a black movie. That's bro.
Not Men in Black. Not Men in
can't.
Black.
I
Here
love
comes
Men in
the
Black.
Men in Black.
Him doing a song doesn't make it a
Yeah,
black
I'm
movie.
saying,
like, yeah.
Wild
the entire
Wild West is not a black movie.
I was literally about to say Wild Wild West.
Bro.
Yeah, that's not.
Men
a
in Black is I don't know. Men in Black.
I
has
love
a
Men in Black.
Heavily black influence.
No,
I love Men in Black. I
Same.
don't think it's a black movie.
Agree. It's funny because that's why you really can't define black movies because he's a black person. He's not playing. He's just he's playing a black person in the movie, but it's not a black movie.
And he's
So
very
it's-
black in it.
Yeah, it's weird how that is, right?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
that's why like we're not defining what a black movie is. It is
Right.
all vibes. Like, is it a black movie in your opinion? So yeah. And I mean, there may be more movies we could have discussed, but this is all that we had time for today. And there were some that were unanimous. There were some that we had to kind of discuss a little bit. Some we had to work through because, as we said, there's not really a definition for what is a black movie. There are movies that are just like top to bottom black, and like I know that the world thinks that Friday belongs to them, but Friday is a very black movie.
Does the world think Friday belongs to them?
I was gonna say,
I think the world thinks Bye Felicia belongs to them, but
Okay.
I don't know if the world thinks Friday is for them.
I think a prior generation maybe did though.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I mean, and yeah, maybe it's a situation where people are newly discovering Friday now.
I think because of Bye Felicia.
I think it's.
Yeah, that got popular, and a lot of people did not know why.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's like a loved movie, but I think everyone kind of understands like that is a black movie.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you don't,
Yeah.
but also who knows.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are some movies like, again, there's no arguing, whether culturally or just based on everything in it and about it. And then there are other movies where it's like there's wiggle room.
Is Black Panther universally, is that a black movie?
I think it's understood to be a black movie.
I think
University.
because of everybody involved, I think it's a black movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess if somebody wanted to say it wasn't, then
That's a hard argument.
I mean, yeah, like you're gonna have to explain it. Like,
Yeah, you got to work for that one.
yes, there's a white dude in it, but like,
Right.
There's a few.
but you're gonna have to work for that one. But anyway, Jonathan, thank you for being here.
Hey, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It's fun.
Sure.
Roy, thank you for being here.
It is always a pleasure.
And
Appreciate you.
if you think we got any of these wrong, if you are of the opinion that any of these are or are not black movies, then Jordan told you all the places you can let us know. If you are mad about us discussing whether or not these are black movies, this is the League of Melanated Gentlemen. This is our Juneteenth episode, and you're just gonna have to make peace with us discussing black shit sometimes.
Yeah.
If it's a problem, then there are other podcasts you can listen to. But thank you for being here.
Yeah.
We're so glad to have you.
And with that,
please
go
stay.
ahead.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't go anywhere. Keep listening or whatever.
Yeah. So, with that being said, we're never duplicated.
Always appreciate it.
And forever melanated.